Hi, I'm Chuck Chvala, former Senate Majority Leader.
And I'm Scott Jensen, former Assembly Speaker.
And we're the Insiders. Scott, we're coming to the end of the year. What are the biggest stories of 2019?
You know, I think in 2019 there were a number of surprises, and I would count 3 retirements in there, and then the state budget. So on the retirements, the notion that Sensenbrenner is retiring, Congressman Duffy has retired, and Chris Abele has retired. Those 3 have been 3 large players on the Wisconsin scene for a long time. In each way, they dominated their local politics, and now they're exiting the stage. So I think those are major stories from 2019. The other thing was the scrap between the legislature and the governor on the budget. The governor just completely lost, got nowhere on that, and the Republicans essentially cleaned his clock. They passed a Republican budget, and he signed it. I think that was the other big surprise of 2019.
Well, I would have to agree that one of the things that is a big surprise is the 3 retirements. None of those were expected. Sensenbrenner looked like he'd go on for forever. Duffy was talked about as the guy who's going to run for governor. I mean, these were really the kind of thing that you wouldn't expect to see. And Abele, people figured Abele was going to be moving on to something else, but in between times stay in his county exec position. But I think the other story that's been missed is the sea change that 2019 brought. Every statewide election was won by a Democrat, and this year, in 2019, they took over. That makes a big difference in how state government operates. No matter how much the Republicans did in the lame duck session to try to limit those powers, a new executive, a new attorney general, and a new public board of land commissioners, because you've got now Democrats controlling all these different positions, that makes a difference. People like Sarah Godleski and others who will be maybe future runners for other positions in the state, I think that's big stuff. And it'll be interesting to see how that plays out now that those people have had a year under their belt. So that'll have implications for next year. Losing Sensenbrenner, Duffy, what does that do for the long term? Another conservative Republican comes in. I don't know. Abele, that is something that I think has implications over the long term. Surprising. Probably of all the retirements, that to me would be the one that has the biggest future implications.
Yeah, those retirements do have big consequences here in Wisconsin, and so will the 2020 elections.
See you next time.